November 7th, and I was diagnosed with Bells Palsy on November the 1st. Let's start at the beginning. I had my teeth cleaned on like October 26th, 27th, something like that. It probably was a little bit later than that, maybe the 28th or the 29th, because it was just a few days later that I started feeling this weird feeling in my throat right here. It was like on a Thursday. And then by Friday, the pain in my throat had intensified. And I remember picking up my granddaughter from school, and I kept saying, my throat is killing me, but it's not the inside. Like I have a sore throat. It's the muscles on the outside. And she's so sweet. She was trying to comfort me. But that night I was fine, you know. My husband and I had dinner at home. Everything was fine. I even have a video of that dinner. I was fine. But Saturday morning, I went out, did my ministry. I was fine. But when I brushed my teeth, backing up for a second, when I brushed my teeth Friday night, I noticed that on the left side of my tongue, it was slightly numb. Not even enough to really mention it. I just said to myself, that's weird. And I kept it moving. And then by Saturday morning, that numbness had intensified. And so I mentioned it to my husband. I said, I feel fine. It's just my tongue is numb on the left side. And that pain that I've had in my neck, that's gone a little bit, but still there, not completely gone. So then Saturday evening comes, and the numbness on the tongue intensifies more. And I noticed that my ear, by that late evening, my left ear was swollen. Okay, couldn't explain that. And then when I brushed my teeth Saturday night, I remember brushing my teeth and saying, wow, my tongue is really numb on the entire left side. And then when I went to spit, my mouth went this way. And when I tried to pucker, same thing. I was putting Vaseline on my lips after I brushed my teeth, and same thing. And I was like, oh my God, what the heck? What is this? So I told my husband about it. And I said, I'm going to see how I feel in the morning, which would have been Sunday. We would have been getting up to go to worship. Well, when I got up Sunday, it was a lot worse. My whole entire left side was paralyzed. So, of course, I thought I was having a stroke. Now, what's funny is I am a holistic nutritionist. I have been living my life as healthy as I could for the last 3 years. I have clients, and me having a stroke just was not, because I don't have any of the biomarkers for a person with stroke, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, none of that. So I'm like, how could this be a stroke? And then my whole left body side is not affected. It's just my face. So I went to the ER, and immediately they got me back. Doctor came back and said, this looks like Bell's Palsy. And I said, what the heck is Bell's Palsy? I've never heard of it. He said, well, it's when that the nerves in your face get inflamed, maybe some type of virus that you've had, hepatitis, not hepatitis, he said herpes simplex, or Lyme disease, or whatever, may have re-erupted and inflamed that nerve. And I'm like, what? I've never heard anything like this in my life. And then he said, about 40,000 people a year get this, and so it's pretty common. And I'm saying to myself, that's not common. I mean, you know how many millions of people live in America? 40,000? That's not common. To me, it sounds like a rare thing. Okay, and why is this happening to me? I'm not the person that has the worst diet or the worst lifestyle. As a matter of fact, I do pretty darn good. So why is this happening to me? Was the way I was feeling. They did a CT scan, didn't see anything, did these little tests or whatever. Yeah, Bell's Palsy is what they say. Here, take these steroids and this antiviral and go home. And that's where the sadness really begins, because let me just tell you how devastating this whole experience has been. I have cried for 7 days straight. And I am really, really, really trying to be strong, but it's very tough. I am just confused why this is happening to me. Nobody can explain it. And it's very tough on your mind. Like, this does something to a person's mind to go from being regular to having a twisted face. My left eye can't close all the way. Okay, I can't smile. I can't pucker my lips. This side of my face is so painful, especially my ear, under my neck. And when I woke up this morning, oh my God, my eye, I had these shooting pains in my eye. All I did was took some Tylenol and I held warm compress on my face. But for 7 days, I've been doing research, just trying to figure this out, trying to find answers, spending money on supplements and all these different things. I gotta figure this out. And, we have to be advocates for our own health, because if we depend on this broken system, this broken sick care system, then we will be left behind. So I'm just trying to figure it out. And this video is just me trying to figure things out. My journey, my story. I'm trying to be optimistic and hopeful, but every time I look at myself in the mirror, that gets harder to do. It really gets harder to do. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. Here goes the supplement schedule I created for myself, and it is on my refrigerator. Now, most of these supplements I was already taking, but some of them are brand new. And I came up with these additional supplements from a scan that I did on myself. So I want to tell you all about the scan. So I purchased this technology called the AO scan, and it has all these different modules here. Now, I'm no expert in this technology. I am learning as I go, but I have learned a tremendous amount. Like, I'm going to click inner voice. And what the AO scan does is it analyzes the frequencies in your voice, and it gives you a report of the dominant and low frequencies in your voice. It creates balancing harmonics that I listen to every day. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been listening to this music, and it has really helped me as far as my mood, my mindset. And it also gives you these reports. So, like, for instance, here it explains what it is and everything, and then it gives you these reports that break down the emotions behind the frequencies in your voice. And not just the emotions, but also the potential causes, the vitals, and the imbalances and suggestions. Okay, so that's one side of it. The other part that I really appreciated was the other comprehensive reports, and those are so in-depth. And y'all, it was kind of scary how on point this thing was. I saw things in the report that was amazing. Like, for instance, I started having problems out of my leg, and I didn't know if my leg was related to this situation or not, but my leg ended up showing up in one of these scans, and it pointed to a particular muscle in my leg. You see how in-depth these reports are? I mean, it takes a lot of time to go through all of this. It is a ton of information. It even brought up information about my left knee. I've been having trouble out of that too. And I was just really blown away. But the information that's here is, as they say, for research and education, educational purposes. They can't, diagnose or treat any disease, but I am amazed at how spot on the information has been thus far with what I'm dealing with. I mean, I can't even believe the accuracy of this, but it also breaks down the supplements and suggestions as far as like chiropractic care or whatever that you may need to help support your body with some of the dysfunctions that it picks up on. So that's how I came up with my supplement list. And this is something that I'm going to be offering my clients really soon. While I am in recovery myself, I am learning so much about this technology and how I can definitely use it to help others. And that is truly the goal. Today is November the 10th. It's Monday. The last 2 days have been horrible. Oh my God. However, today I feel a marked improvement in my pain. So I don't know why I was in so much pain. I blamed it on the roller that I was using. I bought me one of those facial rollers, and I've just been rolling lightly, nothing heavy. Prior to me rolling, I was fine. Okay. The swelling was about the same, and then I just started experiencing really bad pain, my ear and everything. But anyway, today is the 10th. I feel a marked difference. So definitely something to celebrate. I had gabapentin, which is a nerve pain drug, from previous surgeries in my cabinet in the bathroom. It's good not to throw that stuff away sometimes, y'all. If you have leftovers, you just never know when you're gonna need it. Unless it's old, then get rid of it. But this was less than 6 months ago. So I took one last night because the pain was just unbelievable. The sharp shooting pain in my ear, and then in this area right here. After about 2 hours of that being in my system, I was finally able to go to sleep, and I slept about 6.5 hours last night, which was major improvement, because the last couple of nights I've been sleeping 2 and 3 hours. So that was really good. I slept last night. I woke up this morning feeling extremely drugged. Like I literally felt like I had some heavy drugs in my system. I've taken gabapentin before and didn't feel that way, so I don't know if it was related or what, but it helped with the pain. But then I don't know if it had something to do with the heavy drugged feeling I had. I was very fatigued and a little dizzy, and I got all sorts of things on my mind, wondering if I have been diagnosed properly with Bells Palsy versus Ramsay Hunt, which, again, never heard of it, didn't know it exists. It's a dang shame that these two mirror each other so closely till it's hard to determine which is which. I don't have a rash on my ears. My ears are very sensitive and very, very, very much painful, but not like they were. This swelling, this area right here, this little area was so swollen, that has gone down. So there has been an improvement in my swelling definitely, but I'm still swollen and very painful, but not like I have been. I press on my face and literally just feel like somebody beat the crap out of me. My face hurts. Um, I haven't even tried to move my face today as far as on this side. I'm not going to try and smile or anything like that. I just want to get this swelling down. So I'm alternating between the heat and the cold compresses. I am taking boatloads of supplements, okay? I mean, I would say the major ones though would be the B vitamins, my trace minerals. I'm taking anti-inflammatory stuff like turmeric. And I feel like I won't know exactly what is helping, but I don't feel that one thing is going to do it anyway. It's going to take a various amount of things to help with this condition. So again, today, marked improvement, praise the Lord. I don't have that sharp shooting pain like I did. It only comes, ever so often. I can't stand the sound of my dog barking right now. He barked earlier. I was holding him and he barked, and whoa, it was just too much for this ear. So one thing I would say for people who are going through this, you need time to be at home to process it all, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually. You gotta be able to process this thing. Going to work and having all of these things to do is just not recommended when you're going through something as devastating as this, something this heavy. So I'm just grateful that I'm able to take this time to work from home. Everybody don't have that privilege, so I feel blessed. And that is the other thing. Despite how bad this is, I have really, really been trying to see what hasn't gone wrong. There are things that I have to be thankful for, and I'm gonna focus on that. And I'm continuing to listen to my AOL scan music every day, twice a day, sometimes 3 times a day. That really helps my mood, my mindset, which is critical. My mindset has been so toxic, but I see just a small change, but I will take it. But anyway, that's where I'm at. My face right now, I can close my eye about the same. There's no major improvement there as far as raising my eyebrow. I still can't raise this side. If I cover, I'm just gonna cover this side of my face. Let's see, I'm trying to find something I can cover it with, and just use my hand. If I cover this side of my head, I still can't smile. It's not working. And from what I understand, it ain't even proper to try and get that to work right now because of the swelling. So the goal is to get the swelling down, and the swelling has definitely gone down some, but I still got a lot going on. So, yeah, it's gonna be a long recovery, but I'm grateful that today is a better day. To just really talk about how the importance of self-care with this condition that I have. Now, this is a lot. I must say so. This is a lot. And these are all my supplements. Now, let me just say one thing about supplements. Not all of them are needed all the time. Sometimes you have targeted things that need to be addressed, and that's what my plan is here. So just to talk a little bit more about my supplement plan for the next 3 months. This is my plan, and I'm gonna say 3 to 6 months. It depends on really how my body is responding. Now, I've always taken vitamin D to address a deficiency that I had. I no longer have, but it is something that I constantly take because I don't get out in the sun. Me and the sun don't get along too well. So I have my vitamin D. I take vitamin C to support iron absorption and to help protect my cells from free radicals. And then I have a prebiotic. If I don't use my Viome prebiotic, which is custom made for me, I mix these in my smoothies or my shakes, my protein shakes. I use seed probiotic would be the second option. I have a digestive enzyme that I take before my meals. I'm using ashwagandha and passion flower. Okay, this is the ashwagandha that I have and passion flower. Those are my adaptogens to help my body to manage stress, especially now. You know, I thought I was managing stress, but obviously I wasn't. So I need help. And I used to take passion flower periodically, but as you can see, according to my schedule here, I'm doing 1 teaspoon 1-2 times a day, and sometimes 3, depending on what's going on in the day. Now, my B vitamin complex, I'm using that to support my nerves because, of course, Bells Palsy is a condition where the virus or whatever has affected my nerves. Niacin, which is vitamin B, niacinamide, I'm using that to help with circulation, and pantothenic acid to support my red blood cells. And then this is interesting. My friend Dr. J, who is a MD, but he's in holistic health, he recommended clove, myrrh, and lavender oils, and just mix those together. I mix it together with coconut oil as a carrier oil, and then I just rub that on my temples. So that has been amazing to help not only with headaches, but pain, and also the lavender is beautiful. It is such a nice scent. There goes my lavender, and this is the clove, and then I've been using coconut oil, and then the myrrh is on its way. I'm getting that from Amazon, actually, because I needed it to get here pretty quickly. Where I wanted to order it from, it was like almost $40, and I've spent so much money already. Now, this is a new one that Dr. J recommended to me. I'm already taking trace minerals, but this one has this fulvic acid in it, which I had never heard of before, but it helps to support heavy metal detoxification. On my AO scans, it showed that I had some heavy metal in my system, so different heavy metals. So this is something that I'm taking to help with that. And you can get this from Full Script. Or you can get it from a health food store. And you just put about 20 drops or so in there, and then drink away. The color almost freaked me out, but literally it has no taste. And then besides that, I'm doing milk thistle to support my liver, my omega-3 to help with inflammation. And then I have my magnesium that I take at night, and then my Mago7 to help with elimination, because of course I was on steroids for the first 6 days, and still am on an antiviral, and I'm going to continue that until the swelling goes away. So while I'm on the prescribed medications, taking these supplements are super important to make sure that I'm flushing my system out and getting this stuff out of my system. On top of that, I'm using these Refresh liquid gel eye drops. It seems to have the least amount of preservatives, My doctor also gave me a prescribed gel for my eyes that I use at night so that my eye doesn't dry out, because I'm telling you, that is a major concern. And then my ice pack, and then of course I have my heating pad. Now some of you may be wondering what I'm eating. I'm not eating much at all. So I got this from Nature's Sunshine. This is a vanilla power meal, and I just been mixing that with almond milk, peanut butter, of course natural peanut butter, cocoa nips, little monk fruit because cocoa nips are very bitter, and a quarter piece of banana, and just blending that in the blender. And I've been eating that. I've been eating lots of oranges and drinking tons of water with electrolytes. And that's pretty much it. I really haven't had much of an appetite. I've been eating eggs and just trying to make sure I keep the protein going, high quality protein. So my eggs, of course, are organic pasture-raised eggs. So these are just the rest of my my supplements here. Again, I'm not taking everything like black cohosh and berberine. I'm not worried about taking those right now. You know, my turmeric, I'm not worried about taking that right now. What I'm worried about doing is just following this schedule here and sticking to it to make sure I'm not overwhelmed, and also to make sure that I stay on track with my wellness. The other thing I'm doing is making sure I take care of my mind by educating myself. I have a dear friend that sent me this beautiful journal. I opened the door one day and there was an Amazon package, and it was this beautiful journal here. And what I'm doing is I am using it from my Bells Palsy research, learning about the different nerves in the face, the causes, okay? And I even took a picture of myself and put in this book, thinking about the different zones in the face and all the different facial muscles, and in relation to where the nerves are. You know, I'm using this as a learning opportunity, and that's how we all should take our own health in our hands, is to really educate ourselves. It's true empowerment.